Hi, this is Sarah Mikesell with the Poultry site, and today we're here with Mr. Kazunori Sumiya. He is the CEO of Kohshin Engineering. Thanks for being with us today.
It's a pleasure, and thank you for having me here. Thank
Very
you.
good. And today we are at IPPE in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're going to talk a little bit about Kohshin Engineering, your business. So, can you share a brief history of your company and its journey in the composting and poultry equipment industry?
Uh, okay, it's about the Kohshin Engineering. We founded in 1972, already more than half century.
Right.
And it's founded by my grandfather. And first of all, it was when we visited to the agriculture people, and then they are having problem with wet manure. So we started to drying manure process, but then drying manure is not that very good for as a fertilizer. That's why we created the composting machines, which is make use of the aerobic bacteria and then to make a very high quality organic fertilizer. Then since 24 years ago, we started to export to international market. So nowadays, we well known our brand is in the world, and then 42 countries we reach.
Wow.
So yeah, I think our machine is I think now it's a trend for the environmental issue or waste management issue. So I think we can help to contribute to the environment.
Very good. Manure is certainly, it's become a regulatory issue for a
Right,
lot
right.
of people around the world,
Right, exactly, because the poultry farm is as getting more and more bigger and bigger, larger scales,
Right.
and of course the manure waste problem will be occurring, and we have to pay attention with that, how to solve and how to handle.
Right.
So in that point, we just not only get rid of the manure and the problems, but we turn into it benefit. So
Right.
I think we can help them. Yes.
Very good. Well, how does composting differ from other manure processing methods, and why is it important?
That's right. Yeah, well, I mean, as I mentioned, we try, like, for example, dry manure.
Right.
Drying manure. It is seems to be like an easy way. Just dries up, and then actually the smell also going less. However, when it gets wet, it
Right.
return back to the raw manure. So actually, we didn't process actual problems. Instead, but composting method is we actually actively make use of the aerobic bacteria, so they digest the easy degradable part. So after we process, even you apply to the agriculture field, it doesn't make any harmful action and then a reaction. So and also improvement soil by the good benefit of the bacteria. So in this point, the compared to other process, compost process is most economical and also completely process the problem. So we are proud of this technology.
Yeah, it's very interesting. What are the main benefits of using your composting equipment for farmers and businesses?
Well, compost itself, if you meet the three factors, which is the moisture of manure and also circumstance temperature, then the aeration. If we match these three factors, you can have the phenomenon of compost. So, for example, we just pile up the manure
Right.
and then the agitating like by the loader every day, and it can do a compost. However, in terms of the quality, because you make sure that all of the manure has to be processed, or in terms of the time duration, because if you do a manual compost, it takes like it's 2 months, 3 months.
Right.
However, if you use our machine, it's more industrial way and equally processed, so it can be shorter to less than 30 days.
Right.
So you don't need to require the huge space, huge land.
Right.
So and also you can make sure the quality of the final product. I mean the fertilizer. So that is the gives you a more benefit for your farm management.
Very good. Excellent. And how does your pre-composting monitoring system help optimize the composting process?
Okay. This pre-composting system combined with the soilless system sensor monitoring system, this is the new technology that 3-4 years back we started research about activity of behavior of aerobic bacteria. Then we decided to have this kind of system to monitoring how the microorganisms is activated or not. Then we developed this system. So that how it works is you put the manure with the aeration and you stick the one sensor, and then that sensor can be giving you wireless data sending every 10 minutes, so you can see the actual temperature graph. So if it's not very activated, the temperature is of course is stay lower,
Right.
and then we can inject more air, or you can control. So in this way, we success to activate the microorganism within 24 hours,
Right.
and it reaches 70 degrees Celsius naturally without heating other things.
Right.
So because of this,
It's like watching it. It's like
yeah,
watching
yeah,
it do its
exactly.
job.
Exactly. So you don't need to like a very good manager who knows very much about the
Right.
composting or something. So it's from the before we just rely on the human intuition, but we just change to the data-oriented management system. And due to this success, the smells is also extremely reduced because the microorganisms which is surviving in 70 degrees Celsius, it doesn't make so much bad smells. So we success to the reducing smell and also the more efficient process in entire process. That is the strong benefit, and then this is the reason why we got to pay attention from among the
Right.
poultry farmers.
Right. Because it really allows them to help manage the process and see it happening. That's really fascinating. I'm amazed by that.
It is,
Right?
exactly.
It's all about the data these days, right? Being able to see that and watch it and monitor it, right? Because then the next time you do it, you know what you're looking for, right?
Exactly, because the composting, like fermentation process, it existing since long time ago.
Right.
However, due to the lack of the technology or science technology, we couldn't see what the behavior. So nobody knows still. And now, whenever we talk to the university people, it's we could feel that this is a very advanced and in the front of the unknown territory.
Yeah.
So we are proud of that. We are contributing through the more like mechanical, like electronics and IT and then biological. It's
Right.
everything's combined, and we are offering the fantastic the solution for in the world. So we are
Right.
proud of it.
That's fantastic. It's kind of like a next gen, you know, the next generation of what to expect in this area.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Very
Yes.
good. Well, thank you so much for all the information
Thank you very
today.
much. Thank you very much. I'm glad to have you, and then we can have share this information to the world people.
We
Thank you very
appreciate it.
much.
Yep. This is Sarah Mikesell with the Poultry Site.